Kolbrin Bible, Book 6, Book of Morals and Precepts, Chapter 46. Speech. NPR 46:1. Speech is the most sociable of all the attributes of man. It raises him above the beast and reveals his heart to a friend. NPR 46:2. Make yourself a craftsman in speech, and in a contest of words you will become the victor. The master is deft of speech, while the servant is clumsy. High rank and skill in speech are inevitable companions, but to a hasty, tempered, or irresponsible man, the gift of the golden tongue is like a sharp sword in the hands of a madman. NPR 46:3. The tongue is the mightiest of weapons, and fair speech wins more battles than fighting. It is also true to say that without speech, there would be less strife. NPR 46:4. To speak well, you must speak honestly and from the heart. A dishonest tongue is a traitor within your walls, which will betray you. An inconsistent tongue leads among many devious paths, and you are lost. NPR 46:5. If you say a thing in one place and contradict yourself in another, you will be wanted in neither. Your testimony should at all times and in all places support themselves. NPR 46:6. Speak quietly and to the point. Conserve your words. The weakling is a mere word-wasting tongue-wagger. Be not like him. Speak firmly and to the point, graciously without malice or ill-feeling. NPR 46:7. Consider carefully your choice of words. One capable of two meanings issuing from your mouth without thought and being repeated elsewhere may turn men against you. The tongue has overthrown many men and brought them to ruin. NPR 46:8. The tongue has built a prison for many men. Many words batter down the gates of content, and regret enters. But silence will never betray contentment. In silence there is safety. A closed mouth safeguards tranquility. NPR 46:9. If accused by a liar, return a firm answer, remembering that he will also be a coward. His falsity will bear him off. NPR 46:10. Fine speech flows not from the places of instruction alone, nor is it the prerogative of the wise. It may be found among men who carry water or the women who sit at the grindstone. An abundant supply of words is not enough. Like a necklace, they must be strung together in harmony and grace. NPR 46:11. Converse with the ignorant man, as well as with the wise one, for wisdom is not wholly in the keeping of the wise. Does a physician learn from the sick or from the healthy? NPR 46:12. If you encounter one who displays better craftsmanship in speech than you, do not set yourself up against him to contest his words. Show your discretion in silence, bearing in mind that in many cases silence is more effective than a bombardment of words. Then, too, if you remain silent, men will credit you with greater ability and say, had you spoken, he would have been overwhelmed and his argument refuted. There is a time for talk and a time for silence, and wise is he who knows the difference. He who speaks when he has no argument confounds himself, but if he remains silent, men may say, he might have had a case. NPR 46:13. Speak not until you have full understanding of a matter and can explain it even to he who knows more. In matters close to your heart, never fear that you will be lost for words. For if the heart be wrung, the mouth will open in eloquence. Even a dumb man makes a noise when kicked. NPR 46:14. When you have nothing to say, say nothing. Never lash the air with your tongue. He who speaks for the sake of hearing his own voice has an audience of one, and he a fool. NPR 46:15. Applause is a spur to the real man, but an end and aim to the foolish man and weakling. Better the silent acclaim in the heart than the outpouring of noisy applause. A loud mouth discloses an ignorant heart. NPR 46:16. The babbling man destroys instructive conversation, for it is overwhelmed and swept aside in his torrent of words. The ear becomes weary with listening and closes itself in sleep. Even the humble hen fowl is more productive than a babbling man. It lays an egg before it cackles. NPR 46:17. A large outflowing of words is followed by regret and disquiet of heart. But beside the still pool of silence, there is tranquility and safety. NPR 46:18. The unthinking man gives full rein to his wayward tongue. His speech gallops away out of control, and he crashes at the hurdles of foolishness erected by his own words. NPR 46:19. Let wisdom be the sentinel guarding the exit from your mouth, that no demon formed of words may escape to destroy your peace. If you speak with the headman, choose your words with care. If your counsel pleases, he will remember you when others seek promotion. NPR 46:20. Never give misleading evidence before the judges, or speak in a manner which may lead to misinterpretation. If your neighbor lay fettered in a place of confinement because of your unruly tongue, his shade would haunt your bedchamber. NPR 46:21. Fine words are out of place on the lips of a fool, and lies on those of a governor. A falsehood spoken by a lowly man is less wicked than one told by a man of position and estate. NPR 46:22. Even a fool, if he keep his mouth shut, may appear wise. The slow-speaking witness speaks firmly and frames the speech in truth. He who speaks with haste leads his tongue towards falsehood. The truth is burnished by the cautious tongue, and its careful winnowing of words absolves it from error. NPR 46:23. Avoid the lewd speech of ignorant men, for this is the consolation of slaves. Even as lying is the refuge of the servile. Abusive words should never be hurled against those who stir you to wrath, for always they will return like echoes from a cliff. NPR 46:24. Become a craftsman with words, that your tongue may command products of intricate splendor and power, which will confound your adversaries and raise you to the utmost heights of eloquence, and set you above the multitude.